Hi, this is a non-disclaimer of sorts, with the remaining videos of Scott and myself blithering on, and my son having had several bottles of beer. We talk about various subject matter, and we are not prejudiced, and we are not hateful towards this guy or that guy, or this thing or that thing. Some of the subject matter is basically what a lot of people perceive. And the one where we do accents, everyone in this country, when they try to do an accent, some people are good, some people are not good. Yeah. No offense, please. We mean no offense. Yeah.
Welcome back. Okay, so again, beer number 10, and we are going to do accents.
Accents.
Mom, where did you learn how did you learn most of your accents?
I love character roles. I've been doing community theater and theater for over 40 years. That means
since you was high school, right? I think
junior high.
Junior high, Jesus.
And character roles I love. I love accents. I've always liked different nationalities, and I majored in college in international affairs, blah blah blah. So, my first accent was an English one, because I was smitten with Davy Jones from the Monkees.
Who's not, right?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just saying, who's not? The Monkees,
yeah.
They were heartthrobs.
He was from Manchester, England, and I know a fellow from Manchester, but I don't think he watches these vlogs.
Richard?
No. Andy Harrison, who's a filmmaker.
Hello.
And,
can you do a Manchester English accent?
if I think about it, I used to watch a guy in Belfast. Belfast is a different accent than Dublin.
Belfast, Ireland.
Belfast is more like a conservative type of feel, and then Dublin is a little Irish, you know, Irish.
Dublin's the more bouncy.
Top of the morning to you, that kind of
Oh,
thing.
I love the Dublin Irish accent.
It's
That's fantastic.
Fun. It's a lot of fun. They say that people that like to do different accents are musical. You can tell you can speak the word, like vitamin instead of vitamin, or privacy instead of privacy.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. But if you only know how to pronounce the word, and you're in a play, it's like, God, that guy's terrible. But if you know the rhythm of the sentence, then it's better.
Laboratory or laboratory? Comment below. Come on, spell it out for us.
Lab.
Lab, yeah, lab, or lab, you know. Lab.
So, I love doing character parts. I've been in plays as a French person. I've done German.
Can you do a French accent?
A French accent.
That's actually really good. That's pretty good.
I have no Galois. That's a cigarette, isn't it? Galois?
Galois is a cigarette brand. It's like Marlboro here. Yeah.
What do you mean? Bernard-Henri.
La vie, liberté, toujours. It's the Galois tagline.
Oh.
Freedom, always. It's very cigarette company.
I've taken German, so I can do some German accents. I can do Russian. Russian accent is not too hard.
You're actually really pretty good at that one. I can't do Russian. When I try Russian, I slip into Irish. It's ridiculous.
Здравствуйте, как дела? Что это? Кто это?
Das свидания, comrade.
Das свидания. Very good.
Oh.
I know some swear words in Polish.
Yeah, go for it. If you speak Polish.
No.
Oh, yeah, apparently we're not. Okay. For you PG Polish people.
I speak German and I speak Italian.
She's actually really good at Italian. A bit of a flair for the Italian man, if you will. If you're watching from Italy, just, you know.
Oh, I have two guys that, well, they're your age. So.
Molto bello. My age.
Yes.
Wow.
Hi, Raphael. Hi, Salvo.
Oh, I'm not even here. Not here. No. La 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 la. No, c'est bien.
No, people don't realize that English accents are more than just, hello, governor, you know.
Well, wait a minute, because you have the two extremes. The two extremes of the British accent are the Cockney, which is Michael Caine. Would you even say it's Michael Caine?
Michael Caine, which is Morris Micklethwaite, or whatever his name is, he was born, what do they call it?
Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins, if you will.
The block of St. Mary's Bells, which is...
Hello, May.
Yeah,
you know, sort of.
Yeah. You've got proper
Chimney,
London.
chimney, chim,
Yeah.
chim.
You have Newcastle, High Trav in Newcastle. Then you have West Yorkshire. Harry Enfield is a comedian.
I love the West. Oh, I can't do it.
Harry Enfield is a comedian that's West Yorkshire. If it isn't in West Yorkshire, it's not worth going.
That sounds very Terry Jones, if you will.
Well,
John Cleese can do a very fantastic. It sounds very middle upper class, if you will.
no.
In West Yorkshire, I don't
That's
know.
good old working class people.
You're kidding.
The
No,
best.
well, that's where Michael Palin was from. I thought.
Murfield is where Patrick Stewart's from.
Patrick Stewart.
Love you, Patrick Stewart.
If you're watching this, you are actually my dream hero. On the off chance you stumble across this on YouTube, my address is one. If you would drop by anything, I will do anything. Go
You
on.
probably will.
Anything. You're my hero. I love Patrick Stewart, especially when he was Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
Make it so.
Make it so, number one. I love him. Like, he's my hero, man. Like, absolutely. He has a pit bull now. He's absolutely adorable.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
What other sort of accents are you into?
Oh, I like Irish on St. Patrick's Day. I like to get up and how you get into an accent is you learn a catchphrase that gets you in the mood. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Top of the morning to you. Hi, or to heat or hurt. You know, like that.
Hing the
Well,
herd.
sounds Swedish.
Oh, how you doing today? Herd. And so on, Yuri.
Have some herring.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell you what. Can you do a couple different varieties of American accents based on the region?
Yes, I can.
Go for it. Can you do a Southern or an East Coast? East Coast is pretty...
How you doing? Hey, what you doing over there?
You from Jersey?
No, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh my god, the Brooklyn accent's
And
fantastic.
this Philadelphia.
Oh, I hate the Philly accent.
I love the Philly
No,
accent.
it's too nasal. It's
The water is white. I don't know what they put in the water, but it was white.
Oh, you're absolutely ridiculous. The water's fantastic in Philly.
Then,
Can you do Boston?
maybe.
Come on, think car talk. Channel car talk.
Oh, car talk.
Car talk. How you doing? I sat on my car keys today.
Yeah, what they don't all park their car in Harvard Yard.
They park the car and have it, yeah. And just remember, at the end of the day, don't drive like my brother.
And don't drive like my brother. They still play them on NPR.
Oh, God, I miss them.
Yeah.
I do miss them. Okay, so there's Boston. Boston is its own thing. Boston's Beantown. It's great. It's got an Irish...
They have their own division. They've got the North Boston and the South. The Southeast are the ones that you usually hear on Ben Affleck do and things like that.
Keep this in mind. Next time you're asking a question about America as a whole, we're talking about one town and how incredibly different they are
Now,
from the north side to the south side, eh?
Southern accents
Oh,
go
Christ almighty.
Southern accents go from a lovely lilting of the Carolinas.
Think a streetcar named Desire, sorta.
I don't know.
No, Blanche
You got
Blanche Dubois. I'm Blanche Dubois.
It's not-
She's a southern
She's supposed to be
heiress.
from Louisiana.
Well, she doesn't have a Louisiana accent.
Well, whoever played her in the movies, dear.
Damn.
I don't
right?
know.
Come on. Oscar. Where's the Oscar? It's on the shelf again, but Oscar, right?
And then you've got
Georgia.
you go down into Mississippi. You think Morgan Freeman because Uncle Richard's best friend, Al.
That aside, Morgan
a
Freeman
great
is a
guy.
really good example
Yes.
of a Mississippi
Al
accent.
sounds just like Morgan Freeman. It's a certain southern kind of.
Now, can you do a Louisiana accent, yeah?
Now Ellen DeGeneres is from Louisiana, so you'd have to listen.
I do not believe you, really.
She is.
She has no trace of the accent.
Well, she's been in California for a while.
Louisiana is the one state that has parishes instead of counties. It's very religious.
If you take your mouth and you tighten it up, you got Dolly Parton in Tennessee.
Oh.
Those people in Tennessee, they talk like this, and they talk a little faster, and they lie.
If you've ever seen Thelma and Louise, think Susan Sarandon. That's a Tennessee accent.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
You've never seen Thelma and Louise? Oh my god.
I'm not into chick flicks.
It's not even a chick flick. It's Thelma and Louise. It's a classic. It's Susan Sarandon and Gina Day. It's a masterpiece. Okay, whatever. Not okay. For me, Shockingly, I spent the majority of my adult life speaking French. And I have a very hard time doing a French accent, huh?
It's not too bad.
It's very hard to do. My favorite name in French when they're trying to speak English is Heather, because the hard H and the T... the hard H and the TH sound in French don't exist. So they go, oh, Eder, come here, Eder.
I want to buy an hamburger.
Hamburger. The hard H does not exist in French. It does not accommodate that.
I think it exists in Italy too.
As it is, right? Honestly, as you were doing that, I was thinking of the Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd. We are two wild and crazy guys.
They were supposed to be Czechoslovakian.
Perhaps there are some ladies here for us to have sex with, and they will be impressed by our bulges. Come on. It's SNL, man. It's a great skit. Whatever.
Yeah.
I did pretty well. I did pretty well as Father Patrick O'Malley. I do like to hear the confession from now on again.
I like telling jokes. I like telling jokes in a different accent.
Absolutely. I love the Irish. And I'm not really down on the Irish, you understand. I know several Irish lads myself, and they're quite good boys. They play the football, or in America, soccer, you know, and they're absolutely fantastic. I love the Irish.
I talked to a fella when Skype, we had that Skype me thing from Waterford, which is south of Dublin. Oh, he had the most nervous laugh. But it was a delight to talk to him. He worked for Hasbro, the toy company.
If I may, I knew a guy from Scotland.
Oh, Scotland.
I was studying abroad in France, don't you know? And I met this man whose skin was as dark as the night is long, eh?
And he was Scottish?
Oh, his parents were straight off the boat from Pakistan.
Oh.
And I met him in a bar where I was watching the rugby match, and this bastard came up to me and he said, "Can I buy you a drink?" Imagine my face. You got this brown bastard coming up to me offering to buy me a pint.
I know.
And he had the strongest Scottish accent. This isn't a very good Scottish accent, but it is what it is.
Well, you gotta think of Billy Connolly.
Billy Connolly.
I have a good friend. Hey, Caitlin.
I can't do it, man.
Caitlin's from Scotland.
From Scotland?
Yeah.
I love Scotland. Absolutely. I lived in the Pacific Northwest. I'd love to live in Scotland. That'd be fantastic.
I don't know about the weather.
Oh, the weather's not so bad.
Not so bad.
Not so bad.
You're going into the Yorkshire thing, like in the full Monty. Not in the full Monty. He goes, "How you doing?" Oh, no,
one of my favorite movies. Not so bad.
Mark Addy.
Mark Addy is fantastic. Well done, sir. I would love to see you in more stuff.
Yeah.
No, I love the Scottish accent. I would live in Edinburgh in a second. It'd be beautiful.
I don't know. It's cold and dry.
Oh, I don't care. I lived outside Vancouver. Is that too much?
That's Liverpudlian.
Is that like more Scotty from Star Trek?
Scouse.
I can't do it, Captain. I can't get any more power.
Poor.
I'm bad, man. I'm super bad at it. Point is, though, is I met a guy, his parents were from Pakistan, and so, like, he didn't look like your average Scot, right? And we're watching the rugby match, and Ireland's kicking the... And, oh, sorry, we'll edit it out, right? And, Ireland's beating Scotland, and I got this guy come up to me asking if he can share my table, and he had the strongest Scottish accent I'd ever heard, and I loved it. Name's Imran. For some reason you found this on the internet, God bless you, sir, and I loved it, man. It was great. We got pretty drunk that night. It was a good time. If I have to, well, we've gone pretty long, so I'm going to end this with one thing.
Yeah, I gotta go.
The Canadian accent.
I have to weep.
Because that's the one that I know, right? I work with construction workers in Canada, so you don't get more of a Canadian accent than you do with the men of the land. And, well, it's kind of like do you remember the Michigander accent? Oh, how you doing? I want to go for a ride in the car.
I know the Minnesotan accent.
The Minnesotan accent. I have to go for a ride in my car. We're gonna go. I got my groceries in the bag. It's not bag, it's bag. I got my groceries in the bag. Who's the old woman who lives in the swamp? Oh, it's a swamp hag.
No.
Yeah, right? And the Canadian accent's a little further north than that. It's not bad. I work with some salt of the earth people, and it's very... Oh, how you doing, buddy? Come on, let's go, boys.
Yeah, buddy. Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess I will finish off by commenting on Newfoundlanders.
Hey,
The
you already
Newfies.
did that.
No, the Newfies.
They're made fun of like the New Zealanders are made fun of by the Australians.
Oh, by the Aussies. Yeah, no, it's true. Newfies are a great man to the last one. Every Newfie I've ever met is a fantastic guy. Until you get about 3 beers in them. Then you kind of want to punch them in the face. You do, man! The Newfies. They hold their ale just fine, but they start getting a bit obnoxious.
Get rowdy?
They get very rowdy. They are fighting a lot, if you will.
One last thing, the very last thing before we wind this up, if it's
It's like our 4th last thing, but yeah.
Is everybody has a joke, the dumb guy joke, I call it. Some people call it a Polish joke, but I call it the dumb guy joke, because every country has a dumb guy that they make fun of.
Explain that. Explain that a little more. We're Germanic, right? And when I grew up, our dumb guy joke was, oh, dumb Polak. That was our thing.
In America.
For my generation, it turned into the dumb blonde joke, right? You know, how do you kill a blonde?
With me, it was a dumb Bohemian joke, because I'm Bohemian, so I didn't mind making fun of myself.
It changes based on the country and culture and so on.
Most Americans have heard of the Polak joke, okay? And I asked a Polish girl that I knew from Łódź, which is spelled Lotz, but...
Wait, how's it pronounced? L-O-T-Z?
It's pronounced Łódź.
Really? I thought it was lots.
No, it's pop.
Who knew?
Anyway, I told her a joke, and then she said, "Oh, that's a Russian joke." It's like, and then there's Australians that tell New Zealand jokes, and then every country's got somebody that they make fun of.
Are we gonna finish this with dumb blonde jokes? No. For me, it was dumb blonde jokes, dumb Polak, dumb German joke, whatever, right? Well, I'll finish one. How do you kill a dumb blonde? Oh god, I just realized my mom has blonde hair.
I'm not natural blonde.
This is terrible. Okay, but how do you kill a dumb guy? You put a scratch and sniff sticker on the bottom of a pool.
Boy, that is dumb.
That's stupid, right? Okay, here's another one. How do you know when a dumb blonde's been using your computer?
There's white out on the screen.
How do you know when a dumb blonde's been using your computer after a dumb blonde's been using your computer? There's writing on the whiteout. Wah, wah.
God.
They're just stupid jokes, hey? That has to do with the screen door in a submarine and so on.
And a rubber crutch.
The rubber crutch. You guys have a good night.